Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another fun episode of Borderline Texas Trash, baby. And I'm your host with the most, Uncle Boo, man. So come on in, grab a seat, sit down. Let's talk. See how your week's been going. I hope it's been going good. My week has been flying by, and I'm glad it's Friday. Aren't you glad it's Friday? I know I sure am. I hope everybody out there is having a great Friday. Hope this isn't a little too loud. I'm working out my tweaks right now. But yeah, this is your good old friend, Uncle Boo, baby, coming down funky like a monkey, the most recognizable voice in podcasting today, baby. It's your friend, my friend, Uncle Boo, baby. We're gonna get funky like a monkey up in here. Some turnip greens, baby. I'm coming in on a white lightning, baby, riding a silver saddle. Well, I hope everybody's, like I said, been doing good this week and great. It's been going good for me. Jackson just started his basketball practice today for basketball season, so he's being pretty active with that in Colorado. And that's about it on my end. Just work and kids and just busy doing podcast stuff for my fans out there. On that too, my numbers keep growing, guys. My download numbers keep getting up. My subscribers keep going up, and I just want to say thank you very, very much. Just keep passing the word on, man, to Uncle Boo. Tell him, Borderline Texas Trash, man. Well, I am ready for a good show. I got some great stuff for you to do. And I know it's Christmas, but on my ghost stories, I'm doing some creepy ghost legends and stories and stuff. So I thought I might do some of that during December. And of course, we got stupid news today. Excuse me. Uncle Dickie drops by. And then we got some god dang, I went blank. I've been going blank a lot after I hit my head. No, I'm just kidding. No, we got some stupid news. Uncle Dickie's gonna stop by. And of course, like always, we got like the 10 best things of December. I always got to kick off the month with what is the best kind of stuff to do here. And of course, we got I'm going to answer some emails and shit today, so it should be a pretty good long show. I hope I don't bore you too much, but I guess if you're ready, we'll dive into it, my friends. Well, where did my page go? Damn it. Okay. Here we go, baby, with some stupid news of the day. Number one. A severed foot belonging to a man in the witness protection program ended up on some little place on the beach there in Mexico. But yeah, it was in a cove or something, but it washed up on shore. And when they finally matched the DNA on it, yeah, it was a guy that came missing that was under witness protection. Yeah, well, you wasn't protecting him enough, was you there, jackass? Stupid. Yeah. Yeah, they screwed that up, didn't they? Well, this guy got busted hauling drugs for the guys he sent to prison, and then of course they found him and killed his ass. So, but here's a better pleasant story. An Australian family got in their car one day and was like, "Hey, man, planned a picnic that morning, threw everything in a basket, and went out and did their pick. Found a place, got out of the car, left the windows cracked because it was kind of hot, so left them open some. Well, they were having fun doing their family picnic to get back in the car, and there's a goddamn python wrapped around the fucking rearview mirror, just sitting there. It wasn't huge, but it was a good, I'd say, 4 or 5 footer. Yeah, it was a pretty good sized one. You know, I mean, most pythons are huge, but this one was still young. But it was still scared. It still scared the shit out of them. The rescue unit, animal unit, had to come out and get him out of there. But yeah, so remember that when you leave your windows cracked in the summertime, whether you live in Texas, North Carolina, Canada, California, Wyoming, right in the middle of America in Oklahoma, never sit there with your windows cracked that far. I understand you need some breeze going through there because it does get hot during the summertime, but you can do it enough where you just could keep your finger in there. Nothing huge. I'm just saying. But if you want to walk in and see a snake on your rearview mirror, leave them fucking wide open. I don't care. And then we have in New Hampshire, there's some bucks that are breaking into buildings, and the cops put a mass bulletin out on their Twitter about it just to get some kicks. But it's actually for real though. What's going on is these deer are getting in sometimes when people are closing up or doing something and leave it open for a little bit. They get in, well, they don't know. Well, then they lock up the place and they get in, and then they can't get out because they get startled by something. You know how deer are when they get fucking scared. They're just they go in flight mode, fight or flight. They go in flight and they tear shit up to get the hell out of there. Well, in a school, some front doors got opened up, busted out from the inside, not from the inside. There was, a deer came through it. They got it on camera, I believe. And there was an antler left behind. And then there was, I can't remember, there's like 2 other buildings it's just happened to. But it's the big joke in New Hampshire now. They got the deer burglars or whatever they're calling them. They're having fun with it. But, I mean, really, what are you going to do? And then number 4, a trash can from Myrtle Beach, Carolina, showed up on the shores of Ireland. It probably got washed out to sea or something when they had a hurricane or something coming there, or some real bad tornadoes coming there and tossed it out there. Yeah, but it ended up on their shoreline in fucking Ireland. Ain't that crazy? That's just crazy. But that's crazy how, man, you can... their ocean can just take something somewhere, it gets caught in that. I guess there's a main drift or current or something in the ocean, and it can take you anywhere if you hit it, they say. So yeah, remember on Finding Nemo. And number 5, in San Diego, traffic comes to a stop when people are getting out of their cars and picking up money on the street. Well, what happened was a armored vehicle, I guess, was on the highway and didn't pay attention, and the doors came wide fucking open, and there's just money flying everywhere. There's people taking pictures, and they just got handfuls of money they're just picking up. The guy, I guess, pulled over and called the cops or whatever, and they got the area cleaned up and all that, and what money they could get back, they did. But the cops said, thank goodness it was 1s and 20s. And they're trying to put the scare out on everybody, going, return the money. Nothing would happen to you. Just return the money. All the money that came out of there is numbered, and we got the serial numbers on it, and we'll find out if what the fuck ever. You ain't gonna know where I spent that or broke that 20 or spent that 1. Dumbass. I mean, come on. I would keep it if I found fucking money on the road like that. I'm sorry. I can only be a good guy so much. Jeez. Well, that covers our stupid news for today. And don't forget, our stupid news is brought to us by Security Finance here in Mineral Wells, Texas, in the Brazos Shopping Mall, baby. Go in and see Carrie. Say Uncle Boo sent you from Borderline Texas Trash. Or you can use my real name, Stephen Booth, but do not tell everybody. Anyways, that was our stupid news. And like I said, go by there for your tax needs or your loan needs too. So, All right. With that being said, we're probably going to do my Uncle Dickie part at the end of the episode today. So, excuse me. Now, since I said I'm going to do some scary Christmas stories, well, we're going to start out now. It should be pretty fun. Hope you don't get too scared. Okay. Now, if I butcher these names, I'm sorry, because some of these stories are from around the world. Okay, our first one we're going to start out with is Pershetta. That Celtic goddess is a hardcore Santa Claus, and not in a fun way. She came in the Alpine regions around the Middle Ages as sort of a traditions of policy. She made sure cultural taboos did not get tabooed during the 12 days of Christmas, and especially on the 12th night. Because she, like a college student, and charms everything in the last minute. She would roam the frozen countryside and sneak into people's homes. If the children and servants of the house had behaved and worked hard all year, she might give them a small silver coin, hiding it in a shoe or a pail. But if they were on the naughty list, Perchetta would slit their bellies open, remove all of their guts, and stuff their body with straw and pebbles. Wow, what a fucking harsh punishment for just being fucking mean or not acting right. I mean, that's kind of harsh, don't you say there, pal? Um, to get this treatment, you do not have to do much. Girls who don't spun all of their flax or wool that year would become Christmas straw dolls, or even if someone ate something on their day of fast other than traditional foods or fish or curl, so everyone was up for grabs. Dang, man. You had to walk a tight line, man. This bitch is mean. I'm glad she don't come to my house. I'll beat her per shit the ass. Okay. This one is called... Oh, no, I did it right. This one is called The Santa Claus Homicide Detective. Oh, okay. Okay. When he wasn't committing crimes such as breaking and entering, the French version of Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, was out solving crimes. So not only did this motherfucker play like Santa Claus, but he would actually breaking and entering people's houses and steal shit. Wow. And he would solve crimes. What the fuck? This guy does good for the community, but he does bad for the community. He's like, I got to do both. I can't pick one. Anyways, he was sympathy was murdered, was a murderer. And if he was in a particular good mood, he'd bring them back to life in a disappointing or non-zombie like fashion. One such story begins with 3 children who got lost in the woods because, terrible things like this happen when children venture off into the woods. They stumbled upon a butcher's house and asked for help. He invites them inside, fattens them up, and then sends them to bed. Then he gets the worst host year award. He gets the worst host of the year award by chopping them up into little pieces and then sticking them in a barrel of salt for the petits sale, a salty pork dish. Wow. Okay, so he made fucking basically pork skins, but he made them from human skin. Mmm. 7 years later, St. Nicholas decided to go for a walk in the middle of nowhere and also knocks on the same butcher's door. When he's inside, he asks for petite sales. The butcher gets him something fresh. St. Nicholas gives him a look and says, "Why did you give me this meat you peppered 7 years ago, you homicidal maniac?" Okay, that part was made up. He didn't really say that. Then he sticks his finger in the right barrel, and the three kids magically spring back to life in some version of the story. The butcher becomes St. Nicholas's assistant, Pierre Fauteuil, whatever. I guess murder three kids for meat is a good one on a resume. That's a creepy story how St. Nick and this sick ass guy are friends, and he's his helper. So, what does that tell you about Santa Claus, guys? He's a sicko, man. Oh, shit. I didn't finish. Sorry, I gotta get something. Okay. The next story I have for you, and I never thought this was a. I never heard anything bad about the Nutcracker. Of course, I've never really sat and like read the Nutcracker either, so I really don't know how this motherfucker is. That was just my daughter being crazy. All right, this one is about the Nutcracker. And like I said, I didn't know there was a creepy story to the Nutcracker. But here we go. We all heard of this story. Some of these more cultured than themselves might have gone out and seen the ballad. Cute as the dance may be, the story rather is horrifying. It starts with a young girl named Mary. She receives a nutcracker for Christmas, which her brother breaks trying to crack a particularly large nut. She patches the doll up with some ribbon from her dress until her clockmaker, Goodfather, can properly fix it up. That night, while everyone was asleep, Mariah sneaks back downstairs to be with the Nutcracker, but as the clock strikes midnight, things go from mildly creep to a doll. And then at midnight, things go from mildly to a creepy doll obsession to full-blown horror movie. Rats pile into their house from seemingly nowhere, led by the seven-headed Mouse King. Let me repeat that. Seven-headed Mouse King. 7 heads. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Maria finds herself magically struck to a mouse size, but luckily for her, all the other dolls spring to life and start battling the rats. They're led by none other than the Nutcracker. It doesn't go too well for the dolls until Mariah takes off her slipper and chunks it at the Mouse King, distracting him long enough for the Nutcracker to kill him. Mariah passes out, and when she wakes up, normal size, the room is a mess, and there are 7 tiny crowns shattered around her. Years later, Mariah professes her love for the Nutcracker, and that night finds herself doll-sized again. This time it's permanent, and she spends the rest of her days living with the Nutcracker. Wow. See, I didn't know that. That's pretty creepy. Yeah, that's a pretty good old story there about the old Nutcracker. I didn't know he was quite like that. Crazy guy, I tell ya. Well, of course, like I always do about this time, guys, I I go over like whatever the holiday or whatever the time is. I go over the best things to do for that month. So since this is December, this is my 10 best things about December. I put Christmas like a dumbass. That's why I stopped when I was reading it. Instead of December, I put Christmas. And that really screwed everything up. But anyways, as I get back to the story. Oops, sorry about that. Me and my big old fingers. Here are... Okay, 10 best things about December. Number 10. A lot of places start getting snow. Some places already have. I live here in Texas. We only get snow maybe once every 20 years. So, number 9, hot chocolate, a hot cocoa, or whatever you prefer, a coffee. Number 8, putting up the Christmas tree and the outside lights. Number 7, good old fire pits are good right now. Snuggling around a fire at night with some cocoa. Ah, so nice. Soups, chili, potato soup, chicken and dumplings, chicken and noodle soup. I mean, all sorts of different stuff. Soups is a good thing for this time of year. Family get-togethers, because it's Christmas and not everybody can get together on the day of Christmas. So a lot of families get together before and stuff. So which is cool because you still get to see your relatives. And number 4 is the presents. Number 3, getting to build a snowman. And number 2, the New Year's right around the corner. And the best thing about December is the Christmas. Yeah. Oh, well, I hope y'all like that part of the story. Well, I guess I am going to get ready and we'll answer some emails. All right. Our first one. What are your plans for Christmas? Well, normally what I do on Christmas Eve, I get off work if I have to work. Some days it just depends on when Christmas falls. But usually get off work, or if I don't work on Christmas Eve, I just chill out all day. And then we go to the kids' aunt. I go to the kids' aunt's. We go there to Patty's house that night for Christmas Eve dinner and opens up presents. And then on Christmas Day, we get up, do our thing here, and then we go to my sister's and usually have a good old dinner. And then we go back to Patty's again and finish up eating some more and opening some more presents and more family time. And that's usually how it goes there, baby. All right, number 2. Are you looking forward to the new year? Well, I actually am, because I'm excited. I was excited when I got past the first year of doing this. But we're already on episode 83, guys. 80 motherfucking 3, man. I think I'm doing good. I think it's awesome. And I just can't wait for the new year to see how much more I grow and this show keeps taking off like it is. I mean, I ain't taking off and making like Joe Rogan numbers or nothing, but I think I'm doing pretty damn good for a little small town farthead boy. But yes, I am very, very looking forward to the new year. Number 3, are you even going to have a co-host anymore? I might still. I've been kicking the idea around, but it's really hard to find someone you mesh with. And someone you can trust too, because I don't want to just have anybody co-hosting me, because that's someone I want to trust and can jive with too. So, I mean, if I can find the right person, yeah, but until then, it's just me you're stuck with, you rat bastards. Okay. Number 4. Are you going to do any bonus episodes? I've been thinking about that, doing some bonus episodes, like doing a doing a watch along. Me and Ashley watch something and do a podcast while we're doing it, or just getting on here. Me and Ashley, or just me, just finding one topic and going over it or whatever. So, yeah, I've been thinking about doing something like that. I'm just not for sure what to do to make it a special bonus episode. So, with that in mind, though, uh, I'll keep that in mind, though, and try to do some bonus stuff for you guys. Okay, number 4. Are you disappointed about the Longhorns this year? I'm not disappointed because I didn't come into this season with high hopes because we had a new coach and shit just didn't go right for us and all that. But I think that we're on a good roll. People might laugh and go, "Oh, y'all suck." Wow, we have one bad year because the year before that was 8-3. Our shit's been going up and down like a roller coaster, but I think we're finally got the coach with Sarkisian. So I believe we're going to do pretty good. And I just want to say, Oklahoma will not be dominating the Big 12 or anything for a while. We'll talk about that when I wrap that shit up. But that's it for the emails. I'm not, like I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm kind of happy looking up because there's some kids that are committed that are coming to Texas that sent a mass tweet out to the Longhorn fans saying, patience, guys, we're coming. Patience, we're coming." And I'm like, yes! There's one of them that have an actual podcast, and he's been getting other guys on there to try to recruit them to help. So that's fucking even great too. So I just love what Sarkisian's doing. Like I said, it's going to take a while to change the culture and the atmosphere down there, but I think he's the man to do it, to bring some swag back to the fucking Austin, back to the back 40. So, with that being said, man, that's all the questions. Um, so yeah. Well, like I said, we'll go switch over and see what good old Uncle Dickie's doing. What do you say? Oh, how's everybody doing today? It's your, it's your good old friend, good old Uncle Dickie right here. We gonna get funky like a monkey up in this motherfucker. Gonna get funky on some turnip greens, baby, all night long. Cause I'm coming in on a silver saddle, babies, and I'm gonna ride this lightning all night long, babies. How you doing? This is your good old friend from Boothville, Louisiana. This is Uncle Dickie's Corner, man. I hope everybody's been having a good old time. Good week. Good week. Everybody's been going back to work, getting back to the hustle and bustle after the Thanksgiving break we had and all that. It was a good old time, man. Everybody got out of here probably about Sunday. But yeah, it's fun because everybody comes in and we stay down here. They stay down here till till Sunday. We always do something that Friday night, and then we do something Saturday. I mean, we always have fun, man. We just make it like a big old 4 day deal. But everybody has fun down here. And it's all good in the hood, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is good old Uncle Dickie right here for Uncle Dickie's Corner. And before I get into anything, man, I'm so excited. Number one, LSU went out and finished the year pretty damn good, considering the last 2 years we've been sucking dick pretty bad. But we got 6 wins this year. We're going to get to go to a Peaches Sip Bowl game. But the last game we beat A&M, Texas A&M, and Texas came in favored in that game. But we beat that ass. Anyways, the other good news is we got a new coach. We got the new coach from Notre Dame, babies, and he's going to do some good. You guys knock it off over there. What you doing? You knock it down. You calm down over there. That's just my dog, Booger. He's playing with something over there. Something he dragged in from the damn yard. But yeah, I'm excited. We got the Notre Dame's head coach. He's our coach now. Hope he can turn this motherfucker around, because there's a lot of good talent here in Louisiana that can win him some national championships. So, with that being said, go Tigers, baby. Woo-wee. At least my LSU Tigers did better than my cousins Longhorns. Them Texas Longhorns sucking dick. They only won 4 games. No, they won 5 games. But hey, they're going to be better next year. But hey, look at Oklahoma. I never liked them motherfuckers anyway. Always thinking they're all fucking high and mighty. Anyways, fucking Sooners, you get what you deserve, motherfuckers. Because I remember the last time, if I remember correctly, the last time LSU messed with Oklahoma, we beat that ass so fucking bad. They went ahead and started next year and put the other quarterback in because their fucking season was gone. But it's been good down here in the hood. We've got some good weather. It's been in the 80s. It's been lovely. I can't complain about none of this. It's been very, very good to me. Um, hell yeah. Where was I at? Where was I? I just went blank. Oh, anyways, the weather's been fucking excellent. Like I said, it's been in the 70s. It's been nice. It's been sunny. We've been getting some rain, but it's that's all good in the hood down here, baby. But I figured today, I went out on my own tourage, and I got some uh, questions all together. My uncle sent me. My uncle, motherfucker, Uncle Boo sent me. Anyways, that Uncle Boo sent me. My cousin Boo. Anyways, he sent me some questions to get together for him, and I said, hell yeah. And I picked the ones out. He sends me like 20, and I pick 5 for every show and spread them out. So, heck, we'll be doing some more questionnaire stuff, if you know what I mean, you silly gooses. Ugh, I thought I got something stuck in my throat. I was going, But I guess if y'all want to, we get on down with some funky town, and we'll look at some email questions. Okay, number 1, it says, "What's your favorite?" What's your? What the hell? This ain't what I did. Oh, it is it. Okay, thanks. Okay, I don't guess I ever answered this before. It sounds familiar, but anyways, it says, "What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?" Since we just got done with Thanksgiving, I really love some good old homemade stuffing. I love the homemade stuffing. It's just fucking amazing, and the homemade gravy. Put that together with some turkey, gobble gobble, motherfuckers. That's that good stuff right there. Number 2 is, what's your favorite holiday? Well, my cousin Uncle Boo. His is Halloween. I like Christmas. I like this time of year. This is the time when people just need to stop all the bullshit.